Hello, everyone. All right. So I have no idea how this was gonna go. Uh, except my chair's stuck. Great start. This is the most peaceful start we've had to stream yet. Go us. Um, so this will be a visual novel day, typically. I enjoy visual novels. I haven't gotten through too many, but from what I've seen, it's something I'd like to play more of. And I thought that would be kind of a fun thing to start with, or to do like one day a week. To start with, I'm looking at ones that I already own that are just kind of backlogged, and that is how we got to today's fun entry of this game that I have no clue about. And that makes me nervous because I have no clue. But, characters floating again, I don't understand it. Um, but we're gonna find out together. So, let's start jumping into this and see how things go because I don't think I've forgotten anything for once. I'm waiting to be proven wrong though. I have tea, I have headphones, I turned the captions on, we tweeted. Alright, let's get into this. So, let me actually start it. I haven't touched my Switch since Akami. That probably isn't really a surprise to anyone, but I haven't. Zonagi Games.
エスカムトゥルーではネタバレ防止のためプレイ動画生放送公開の自粛をお願いしております。より多くのお客様に本作を楽しんでいただくためご理解ご協力をよろしくお願いいたします。
Uh-oh. We might have a problem starting out. I don't think we're going to be doing this anymore suddenly. I don't want to get in trouble. My first VN, it's been out for a while. I was wondering why I didn't see any streams of it. Okay. This is what I get for not even opening the game. Well, what are we gonna do instead? I was looking forward to that too, kind of. I was scared, but looking forward to it, because I mean, it is Danganronpa's stuffs. I don't. So, Somnium Files, I will say, is on the list of things, but it's not. I'm wanting to wait till we get a little bit closer to June. So, in May, I plan to start Somnium Files. I wanted something that was kind of short. What do we want to do? Boy, that just threw me. Well, when in doubt, let's just go for Danganronpa. So, this was gonna be the backup anyways. Game cards are a thing. The Switch is right. Give me 1 second here, since I now need to AFK to get things fixed, and we are broken on the very beginning. Need to switch out the Switch. Oh, that's kind of a funny way to say that, actually. Switch out the Switch. Luckily, I have games all right here, so we can get going. The other one that would have been a first playthrough is Steins Gate. However, I haven't done well with Steins Gate. I will be honest. Like, I just haven't enjoyed it from what I have played. And I've heard it gets a lot better, but yeah, I don't know if that's something I want to try on stream for like the fourth time. I don't know what you mean, my codes. Going, and now I see there's a new trailer, and yeah, I didn't think that through whenever I did it, so let's try this again. One last time. Nirvana Initiative. Okay. Stream info. All right. Let's just not mention any of this from the past 20 minutes. This has been such a mess. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me switch. So, Somnium, for anyone that hasn't seen it, is really, really good. It's similar to Danganronpa, but different. I am gonna go to English. Is it a visual? Yes. Definitely a visual novel. If you were watching from Danganronpa, this is even more of a visual novel than Danganronpa, to be honest. Hello, no problem, Oku. Like, there's a few QTEs, but the rest of it's pretty much pure text, but it's all voiced by a really good dub, and it's a really, really good story. Well, I guess it has the Somnium segments too, though, but still. I will say this is not blind for me, but I'm not gonna talk too much about the spoilers in it. And I would like to just redo it, like, get a good playthrough before the sequel comes out in a little bit. Here we go. We start on a very, very happy note. Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54 p.m. Just a happy place to be, especially at night during storms. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Yes, his name looks like Date, and he wants to go on dates, so it really works out. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor in your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. So you just look. It's a bench. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round, probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. Horse. It's a horse from the merry-go-round. Inspector. When you speak to a person, you'll be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you are speaking to. So, let's look at him. An inspector from Metro. I hope he finds a lead. What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
What's your name?
It's Kagami, sir.
Again.
Kagami. Are you serious? It's Kagami!
I already learned his name. I don't need to ask him again. Remember this. Remember this.
Not yet, sir.
Wait, so we can ask again? I'm pretty sure I know his name. He told me already. How many more times can I do this? His name, what was it again?
Hey, what'd you say your name was? Hey. Hello? Hey. I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name.
This is also in character too, is the worst part.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
Alright, that should be everything for there. So if there's nothing else to say, it will turn green. Or it'll turn... Oh, it won't turn green, it'll turn brown. There we go. I was trying to remember how you knew that, and now I'm like, oh yes, that's how. Policeman.
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
A local cop. Very exciting. What's the parasol got? A parasol is getting pelted by the rain. Proof. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. So this is definitely a game that rewards you on looking, like, everywhere. There's some foreshadowing that can be done. There's also just some flavor text. The merry-go-round control room. There are no leads here. So I don't remember which to click, so I'm just clicking everything. It's a fence. Thanks, Date. There was something up there. Sky. The rain is depressing. Has it been like this all day? Well, it doesn't look like it's letting up any. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to use yellow caution tape for this. Now we're getting cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. A hologram barrier. Do that, yeah. Okay. Boss.
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints. Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
The case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago.
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know. Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
Conversations. After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Selecting log will allow you to recap any previous conversations.
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
I call her boss. She runs Abyss, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Right now, she's standing in the pouring rain with her umbrella up. Good job, Date. No one would have figured that out if it hadn't been for you. Alright, so where's the pole? I want to go in the column of the pole. It's the main column holding the roof. I actually don't know. Skewered horse.
A horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
The horse is pierced upside down. It looks almost pitiful. So while I'm trying to figure out what it wants me to click on, the ever fun clicky game, this is a sister series to Danganronpa, I would say. So Zero Escape, if anyone's familiar with that. Come on. This is by the same devs from Zero Escape. It's a new series from them. Come on. Well, I'm gonna hope that's not it. We're just gonna look at the corpse. The body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward. Also, I have not played Zero Escape.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any
But
closer?
I wanna.
We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
That's Iba. Her official designation is AI Ball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Heh. Date humor.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
So, what I was saying is, I have not played Zero Escape. I do plan on playing Zero Escape on stream. However, I am having trouble getting my PlayStation feed back here right now. I just have Switch and PC. And the other problem I've ran into is, Zero Escape kind of murdered me in the first 5 minutes. I couldn't figure out how to get out of the blocked room. So I'm gonna have a wiki up and probably stream help during it. And I don't want to start that saga whenever I know the sequel to this game is going to be coming out soon, and I'm super hyped for it. I absolutely loved this game the first time. So yeah. After that though, we might start into Zero Escape. Hopefully by then I'll have something resolved for my PlayStation crisis. While playing through the story, I have a special vision mode that may help you obtain new information. You can use the zoom mode to enhance or enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. You can also view the controls in minus. So investigate, and then we go zoom. She's very happy here. So.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death: blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours
I don't know,
ago.
she might still be alive.
That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means...
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
multiple puncture wounds on her body. I mean, look at that bow. That's a fabulous bow right there.
Pupil dilation and corneal turbidity indicate the victim
Thanks,
is dead.
Iva. The eye of a dead woman.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just... upset. I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times. Though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
I can't look at her face anymore.
The left eye socket is vacant.
Thanks, Iva. Thanks.
Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Date, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
Boy, my heart still stops and I know what's gonna happen.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
It won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it.
Hey, whoever's in there, stay back! Izuki!
Dun, dun, dun. Switch loading times, am I right? This is digital too, it's not even a cart.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm... me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are? You're... Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Aiba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate! Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
All right, let's do this.
Date. Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. In Somnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Iba closer to the door and investigate. So, this is the main puzzle. This one's pretty free, it doesn't really do anything. But this is the main, like, gameplay mechanic of this, alongside a few QTEs, and it's all puzzle-based. So it's really cool. If you have played Persona 5 or watched Persona 5, this is similar in idea, that you're going in, like, the conscious psyche, or the person's psyche. However, I personally feel like this is a better execution of it because it really nails that surrealistic feel. Which of course we'll see going forward more, but as an idea of like what it's doing.
A door locked with a padlock.
For now, have Iba investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen! Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
Objects to investigate. In the Somnium world, you're able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move Iba over to it and investigate.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
So we can either grab or smell. Let's grab.
It's remarkably solid. I can hardly believe it's a plant.
It's symbolic of my lifestyle. Put your roots down and stand your ground.
Or perhaps it just means you are an inconvenient annoyance.
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that. A winter iris.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure, whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder, you gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions just now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. You can view the controls in the menu. Is there anything hidden in here? I actually don't know. I don't think so. They have like hidden things in here and I'm really bad at finding them because I can barely complete these as it is.
A switch. The thorns are gone. Now I can activate the switch. Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
You unlock the turn on the light mental lock. But there is another mental lock in the Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide Open the Door as a lead. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu, File, Appendix.
A basket. I cannot see inside it. Leave it to me. It is dark. I cannot see anything.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
Mean.
A basket. Ow! That hurt my shoulder.
Sorry. I shouldn't have asked you to do that. Now you have to shoulder that burden?
Was that a pun? A basket. A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra. And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult.
So nothing was there.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
Oh, that was the right one, I guess. Okay.
A glass of wine. Leave it to me.
Hey!
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
Alas, that was not the option.
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Let's talk to Mr. Skeleton.
To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
Very effective.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable. skeleton. There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead, like they should.
A skeleton. Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi-ya! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
Bye, bye.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Boss sleep talking. A hidden item in Somnium? There's always one somewhere. No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. Yes, that's what I was looking for earlier. It's like, there's always a hidden item.
What?
Alright. So, I don't think I can even pause. Okay. Map. You can see your current location and objects you've investigated on your Somnium map. If you're lost or want to save time, try checking the map. They haven't brought the time mechanic in yet, but basically actions have time consequences. Give me a minute. I need to go get up. I'm feeling blood pressures or like blood sugar's a little low, so I'm gonna get a fruit. So I will be back in just a second here. Are you gonna load? Are you gonna load? No, it's not. Okay. Alrighty, yeah. I'll be back in just a second, guys. Alrighty, I am back. I think having that many cups of coffee. I've had 2 cups of coffee and then a big thing of Earl Grey. I think that was a bit too much at once. That's okay though. Eat a banana real quick. Should feel better.
A gun came out of the skull? It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a padlock. Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose.
Slap him.
I see. The gun was the key.
But why is Otto not on?
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
And in we go. Oh. I thought it auto-progressed there. Using this as my nom-nom time. Police headquarters, Saturday at 9:21 a.m.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
Your office is such a mess. A flag with big catch on it. A police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
This is the moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health.
It's me, Mario. Nice to meet you. He talks?
Boss's friend, Mario.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
I knew none of those words she said. Not one. A broom is leaning against the wall. Nothing. It's a volleyball. A soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So Boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. Soccer ball. Academy reps.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
A soba restaurant door curtain. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masked, like for costume parties. Shelves. There are wine bottles lined up. Well, we know what Boss does with her free time. The entrance. A chair.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
Mashatroka. I can't say that.
Like it? It reminds me of you, Date.
My name is Kaname. The kanji for key can be read as Kaname, but that's not my real name. I don't know my real name. I don't know anything myself past 6 years ago. A happy birthday banner decoration. That birthday party was a while ago, though. A pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
Poor Boss. A pumpkin. A bookshelf. It's full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, video game, or movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? It has a ton of things stuffed in it. An electronics darts game.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
An electronic darts game.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
I mean, she's not actually wrong, to be quite honest. That's been here since the first time I was in this room. A boy band poster?
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. A map on the wall. Oh, skis.
Are you familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
No, should I be? Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. Wait, what is this thing?
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
What are you, in elementary school?
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
A dead clock. The type that has a monitor built in. Okay. that's everything. Alright, let's see here. I mean, yeah.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful, liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here. Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it. Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
She's actually a pretty good boss. Like,
I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it.
oh, we're gonna keep pushing.
Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Thank you for your input, Aiba.
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
No. I'm definitely not going to get anything else out of her. She can be surprisingly stubborn at times. Oh, okay.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
I mean, Mizuki Okiura, the girl we found at the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old and in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances have brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father, not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions. I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely. The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right? Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okiura Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket.
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
But you should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Magical transformation!
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
These puns.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Well, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning, what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
Oops, that was wrong.
Hey boss, Is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me, I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is ai, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
Boss is looking at Iba. Myself.
You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
No, he's not.
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information.
Oh, is it? I actually haven't played 999. I want to, it's on the list.
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD.
It's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. Well, I suppose it isn't really my eye. Iva is my left eye. She's outside my eye socket right now. But I see what she sees, as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. I see myself as she sees me. Okay, I think that's now Iva. Maybe reaching on myself. After I'm playing this, or replaying this, I should say, for the lead up, since it's been years since I've played it before the sequel to this comes out. But afterwards, I do want to get on Zero Escape, because I've heard really, really good things about it.
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am. Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Oh, Iva.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or
You're
not
adorable.
cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. Wrong, Date. Wrong.
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me. Same, I really love this game.
The official title is AI Ball.
Like, everyone's just
You
so
may
good.
call her Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
This is why Date doesn't have a girlfriend. Iva's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking. So why did you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining
I
this?
mean, yeah.
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database.
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time.
To be honest, same. I thought everyone slept on this game, and it didn't sell well. Like, when I heard they were having a sequel, not just a sequel come out, but a sequel come out so soon, I was like, what? Seriously? So yeah, same. I'm really glad though, because the writing on it is so good in this.
I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
When you're able to visit a new destination, map will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu, File, Appendix. Alright, Iba.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
She is adorable. My left eyeball is Iba. She sees things differently than I do. That pun. Yeah. I've read all this 10,000 times, but trying to pronounce it, my tongue's like, nope, nope. Mashushita Diner, Saturday, 10:18 a.m. I don't want to be here.
Oh,
I don't want
hello.
to be here at all.
I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request? Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. But why not? It's such a pretty knife. A table. Good job, Date. There's a kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle. Yes. Look at it.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
I'm such a snot-nosed brat.
A large jellyfish.
Sure, it's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
I can see the kitchen area past the counter.
Salt, pepper, A blend of red cayenne and spices and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Neither of us can figure out what that sauce is.
A swimming door.
A swinging door.
Menus written on the wall on Tanzaku paper. A beer ad on the wall.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Oda to buy them. I know it.
Uh-huh.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
Harassing the characters is a feature, not a bug in this game.
That's just the calendar. Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is. I'm kidding, of course.
It's November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old. An old calendar on the wall. Nothing but a window. A lucky cat statue.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
Is there anything else? I don't want to look at the package. Oh, disposable chopsticks. Okay. What was... I saw it. It's got stickers on the side of it. Oh, autograph.
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
Some celebrity's autograph. Okay, I think we go to Mayumi now.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes. Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kabasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new. Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
I decided to ask her about Shoko just in case. I brought up the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company. What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately. Because there's a goddess there.
A what?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask
She
me.
is so done.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean. Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
That is.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal
Exactly,
codes.
Iva. That cell phone thing is such like a early 2000s thing. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, the first time. She mentioned a box. Okay, so you're gonna make me go to the box, okay. It's a cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached to it.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please. Date, I've found some information about the figure. A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Must be handy to have a car that does that. Oda's mother, Mayumi Matsushita. She must really like flowers. I forgot how long it was between, like, starting the game and getting to the first real Somnium, I should say. Limnesgate, Saturday, 11:45 a.m.
That's him?
Correct.
Hi, Oda. You look as
Are you
miserable
Ota
as ever.
Matsushita?
Who are you?
I showed him my badge.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
Oh boy. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Good job, Date. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. He just gets worse and worse.
What is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
There's an abstract, incomprehensible painting hung up.
Date, look! Ants! Look at them go! Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
No, there's ants there. Iba just told us. So far. So far, a sofa. It's a sofa. I wonder if that's a pun. Limnesgate. There's probably an office back there. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. Nothing dirty, though. This isn't that kind of company. Promotional...
That is a high stool.
A high school?
No, Date.
Good job, Date. You keep going. I don't know. It's not really like this game's style either. It looks like... Yeah, it doesn't look like this game's style at all. Let's see. How to take a girl home in just 2 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised. I think I'll take a look at that, Date. That. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a ton of 999 references. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some from Danganronpa as well. Well, I know there's one from Danganronpa at least. And what is the other game? There's one more game that's by the Danganronpa devs. Zero Zanki, I want to say? I've started it, but I never completed it because of life, basically. I wouldn't be surprised if that's in there, too. Lots of magazines. Are we just looking at the floor? What was that over there? Oh, vending machine. Vending machine full of dwanks. Large window. Good job, Date.
Hey, Iba. What do you think would happen if I flipped this table over right now?
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
Good impulse control. Alright. It's about time to go screw with Ota.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
I mean, he has way too many stickers on that thing. It doesn't even have a free inch. Are you a fan? Are you a fan?
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me? Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate most. Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please? No. I'm kinda busy right now.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. He actually is informed. Like, that is a good thing. He is just an insufferable little snot. Oh, boy, some of these more violent lines make a ton of sense the second time through.
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
Then what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment. I told you to wait.
No, wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
Go, Iba, go.
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Hi, Nai.
Correct.
How's it going?
However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself. This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet or false flagging.
No problem.
This
Hope
kid
your internet
is
gets better.
pathetic.
Ota is pathetic. That is really valid. It gets worse every time I see that.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
Twitter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
Power of Iris.
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
From yourself.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Oh, he's totally gonna do it again. Nothing will stop him. Yeah, why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This
Oh,
is
he's
an
a
office
stalker.
building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
So you're stalking her? Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes,
Why were you in the area?
You
better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh.
Blackmail him. Blackmail him.
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes,
So who were you meeting?
a girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
A little.
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What?
Date.
Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't say relationship.
Don't call it a relationship.
Yeah.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
He is really saying all the right things to Date today.
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Yeah.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
How bad is Oda's writing? Like, I love Mizuki. I'm super excited she's gonna be the next main character that we see, at least. But how bad is Oda's writing to where he has a 12-year-old as an accomplished proofreader for him? Like, as someone with a writing background myself, this really concerns me.
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
That's right, explain it to Boomer Dante.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
You left her. I mean, I don't actually blame Oda for that one. Like, he is very clearly not the epitome of emotional maturity. But, like, Just for Mizuki, this is terrible to like walk into your mom's corpse.
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
He's so satisfied by that.
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. And with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Iba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
Those shoes are terrible. I'm sorry. But like, what are they?
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
Yeah, I know, right? Like... with the dancing she does? Yeah, I mean, that whole outfit looks like sneakers.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising.
Yeah, don't worry about that right now, Iba.
Is something the matter?
Yeah, a lot of things would matter.
No, nothing.
Like, hold on, can I? Oh, I can't get to her heels. Those socks don't fit. And the heels, she does dancing in those heels. It doesn't match. Just put on a pair of sneakers, child. Can we? Okay, we can't hack this laptop.
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa!
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He
Possible?
told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Yeah, you should feel bad. You should feel bad.
Gee, Tessa. You always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully
You
familiar with
talking
her.
about a teddy
I
bear
can't
or
help
a
it.
girl?
Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Yeah, totally. I took out Shoko's photo from my pocket and showed it to Oda.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
That's because, Ota's looking at Aset. Well, not really look, more of a gawk or an enraptured gaze. Can I bother anything else before? Because I know once I talk to her, this is gonna get rolling. Yep. Oh yeah, what's your relationship with Ota?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Why do you say that so
Her thrall?
enthusiastically?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop! You're making me blush.
This guy.
I have like such a pained expression. The V2 model cannot accurately, like, the cringe. The cringe. This is, yes, about the sock puppety.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
Wait!
Looks like you're my thrall now.
Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
Let me confirm something. You're Aset, right?
Let's play a game. Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? Aset!
Fears!
Upset? Regret? Aset!
Water!
Wet? Sweat? Aset!
Yay! Aset, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave.
The snark in
once.
the scream is amazing. I still don't get the Aset you bet like rhyming scheme thing. I want to watch it more closely this time because it makes no sense.
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Might be, yeah.
I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Mizuki Okiura?
It might have made a lot more sense in
Yeah,
Japanese,
I am.
honestly.
Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically,
Mizuki and I live under the same roof. But she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think about it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
Oh, fine.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene.
See you kids later.
where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
No.
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message.
You don't want to get involved in this, Iris. You so don't want to get involved in this.
Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date, you can't leave me.
What?
I can't imagine life without you.
She is good, though.
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Oda looks happy. Hi, Oda.
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
Oda is staring daggers at me. I don't know why.
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Mean.
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
Aset has a rather inappropriate smile on her face given the circumstances. She kind of does, like, oh, I couldn't imagine being like, yeah, the best place to go for my next video is a live murder scene. Everyone, let's go check out this grisly murder scene. Like, the stuff in this game already pushes me to my limit. I'm a baby with gore. Imagining seeing it in real life, just like, no, I'm good. This car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel is on the right side. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road.
And Indians use the left too.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
It's got AC and radio controls in it. Ooh, spiffy Date. This is an older car, but it has a state-of-the-art computer installed in it. Isn't that just so it can run IBA OS? Oh, I hope you enjoy it. IBA can even remotely control it. Wait, glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here? I bet you do.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
Yes, Iba. Or yes, Iris, rather. But yeah, I might have to check it out. I haven't actually kept up with the Marvel universe or the DC. Like, superheroes, films in general, I've been terrible at keeping up with. I've heard good things about the Thor. I don't even know how many. I don't want to call it a trilogy now. I think there's more than that. But yeah, the Marvel universe, basically. Glove. The dash has a ton of stuff built in. It has the speedometer, technometer, and other meters and gauges.
This ride is pretty rad, huh?
It is indeed rad.
You just feel Iba's soul, like, melting having to say that. it's a thing. Yeah. There's a ton of them. So I didn't start the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like, on time. And it's been a forever, like, I'm behind since then. Do you have any questions for me?
Questions. Ah, what's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
Mm-hmm. But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
Yeah, we'll just change the subject.
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you?
Oh, I've heard really good things about Ragnarok, so yeah, I hope so. Is it gonna be one of the ones going to theater, or is it gonna come straight out? I've actually kind of liked things just coming straight out. I hate theaters, to be honest. They're like so loud.
I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
No, never.
Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either. Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah. I do have Disney Plus. I just watched Turning Red and Encanto. I'm a very big grown-up, so I watch all the grown-up films on there. It seems like they don't hold out from Disney Plus for too long, I've noticed.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. But anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
So nice of him. Alright, let's go back to the video.
Now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
Yeah, just kidding.
Hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
I have heard really mixed things about the Batman. I do want to watch that once it probably comes to more things. I don't have HBO Max, but I am interested to see it because I have heard... I don't think I've heard a single neutral opinion about it. It's either like on one side or the other of the world.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't.
Yeah, she
I swear
promises.
to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
That poor Egyptian god.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris
Ah,
Saga.
yes.
I know,
understand
weird,
that.
right?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Some things later in the game are like super obvious the second playthrough I'm noticing. Like, kind of terrifyingly obvious. Also, I didn't remember that was the dialogue path to actually push forward. I wish I would have done the others now. I was just having fun screwing with Date. Bloom Park, Saturday, 1:12 p.m.
Excuse me. Yukaname Date?
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed into the scene. Why is she excited about seeing a mutilated corpse? I don't get it, Iris. Also, I will be back in just a minute. I need to do a stretch break, and kind of get going here. So give me like 3 minutes and I will be right back. Gonna poke a cat tummy. Alrighty. I am back now. I have poked both of them. If they sleep too much, it's just a nightmare for everybody. So I disturb them, because that's how we do things. A panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
Black and white bear?
Oh, there's the
I'm not
Danganronpa
gonna
one.
be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
There's the Danganronpa one. I wonder how many couples sat there. It makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Where is this anger coming from?
Man, some of the foreshadowing, this is terrifying.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
It looks pathetic. It's a control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking.
Were you, though?
But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
I like how it's like she knows what a phone book is. She's old. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. The holographic costume tape. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there?
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Date. You wanted to see me dance on that pole, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
I appreciate how Iris thinks she's the love interest of this game, and she really guns for, like, I'm the love interest. And it's like, no, you're not, sweetie. Actually, hold on. I'm curious. Why? Menu contains a number of functions such as file, flowchart, options, and guide. This game will autosave. You can also manually save but save. If you would like to end the game, you can return the title screen with the top menu in the right top of the screen. What I wanted to actually see was in the case files. File allows you to read information about people you've spoken to or terms you've heard in the story. It is updated as the story advances. You got an album photo. You can earn album photos by finding hidden items or clearing a Somnium with more than 1 second remaining. Clearing with more than 1 second remaining is really, really hard for some of them. It sounds so easy, but it's not. It's not. You can view photos you've collected at any time. Collect them all. But I actually wanted to see this, because I want to see Date. Okay, so they're saying he's 30. And then they're saying she is 18. So yeah, even there, like, a 30-year-old has no business dating an 18-year-old. And I'm glad they recognize that. Thank you. What was boss again? 42, okay. That will be important later, when I was curious. It still reminds me of a giant eye staring down. How does that remind you of a giant eye? The air is clear and cold. We're in for another cold fall. Can I have your cold fall? It's getting hot here. Kazasaki District buildings stand in the distance. Local cop. How's the investigation coming?
It's not looking too great. We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
Okay, what is she doing? Yeah, what are you doing? That is legit my question.
Trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something.
Okay,
They
calm
conducted
down,
their
Iris.
ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
No.
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
No.
Not really.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Mizuki?
Mizuki. Precious baby.
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignored the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she right in front of my eyes? Oh no, he's doing the puns again. Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it curiously. It's like she's trying to tell me to go somewhere. I wonder what that could be. Shoko's corpse was tied up here, but it looks perfectly clean now, don't worry. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
That must mean...
She was not killed here. Yes, correct. There was no blood on the horse. That must mean... Oh, Iris is something new.
Aw, come on! Just a little longer.
There is something there
No.
that's important.
I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
It's because you're wearing heels.
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
You're really coming on too strong, Iris. No good, I made one cat angry. He was being a butt to the other cat, so mission success.
You know, I'm feeling kind of bored.
Seriously?
Is there anything? Looks like no. Oh, glove box.
You know how stuff always gets beat up when you put it in here? Don't you wish they could make these things a little nicer?
Eh? Oh, now they give me the perfect view of her shoes, actually. This is terrible. No. Iris, why would you do something like that? Oh, gear shift. No, nothing interesting. Alright, Iris.
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Why? We just met
Looks
you.
like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
Like a conspiracy theorist. Everything is connected. It's all connected, except it actually is connected. Sagan residence. Forget if it was Sagan or Sagan. Saturday, 3:09 p.m.
You should come in.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
Boo! Going home already?
Yeah? Like, Mizuki needs us. I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave, but out of the corner of my eye. Well, who is this?
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
He sounds good.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right.
She's
It's
so bad.
nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa.
You think so?
Yes.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch?
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
Yeah, she really would. Like, hey, ma'am, I'm bringing your daughter home, and I'm the police officer investigating a murder trial. Hi, how's your day? Like, yeah. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. I don't want to talk about the flowers behind her.
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
It's spiked.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah. Just don't even go there. Oh yeah, that's a great way to start.
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
She's so sweet.
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher? Must be a tough job.
Oh,
It is.
not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
I bet.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago.
Consider yourself blessed.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible.
Do you know me? Oh, sorry for the strange question. It just feels like we've met before.
No. This is the first time we've met.
Of course.
Iris's mother. Hitomi Sagan. I'm not gonna say it right. Feel like I'm back to play no Kami now. Alright, let's look at your flowers. Is there anything else here? There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. Please, excuse me. I'm about to go cry in a corner. There's a door in the back of the room. I can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and stove on the other side.
Iba, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Those clapbacks. So good.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Isn't it the same answer?
No.
Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
She's trying, okay? She's trying. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. The lights are off. A wooden shelf. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It reminds me kind of an angel. What is that object? There's a tabletop and okay. I actually don't know what that is. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell like. Date.
You are beyond perverted.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
No, they're not. I'm having to see them too. It's terrible. Feel ashamed. This is the front door. I have no idea, Isaac. Not even one. Iris and her mother Hitomi are sitting on the sofa. I've seen that cushion somewhere before. No, not just the cushion. I saw this entire room in my dream last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
No, that's nothing.
You can see the trees and sky outside. Oh, plant. I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Iba. A speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. Date. Heh, it's like, you know.
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
Your sound system.
My sound system? What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
Someone slap him, please. Oh, something else on the plant. Okay. Boy, trying to get it right on there's hard. Telephone in the corner. Yeah, we'll come back to that phone.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Going and investigating, blackmailing a cop to investigate a murder scene is not something good. A winter iris. It means good news and hope. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming. Yeah, we already looked at them.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
I don't... Because, yeah, we looked at the flowers. Like, I don't know what it's actually wanting me to do there. Besides, maybe it's just a prompt.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
He saved that tidbit.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
Iba is fitted into the center of the wheel. I think that means she's actually driving.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
No, maybe. I can't tell if he's driving or if she is.
Do you hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
might be about it. No more playing around myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
He entertains himself so much.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Now who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me! I can see myself through Iba.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
But why was she there? That is the question.
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it. The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
What else we got?
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
Yeah?
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Yes. Just yes.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found.
Do we have to zoom in to
According
each
to
time?
Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
I don't see that just in Mizuki's character.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher. Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Police headquarters, Saturday, 4:26 p.m.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Nasuki,
Oh, my poor child.
has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same difference.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
All right. So, I'm going to save in a new save thing. Unfortunately, we are not gonna go, actually. So, it is about time for stream to end. I need to change the calendar to where I'm ending it an hour earlier for now. I get too tired. My low energy just creeps out. But we will be definitely continuing this. We'll be continuing this next Monday. Hold on. Before I talk too much, save, like, there we go. I don't make a bad mistake there. So we'll be continuing this next Monday. Tomorrow is one of my 2 days off, so we will be picking stream back up on Wednesday. That will be with Final Fantasy XIV. Right now, I'm looking at us probably doing, what is it? What are we doing in 14? We're gonna do a thing. We're gonna do, like, old dungeons, basically. I want to see what they changed with the ARR dungeons, and maybe start Endwalker. So, that'll be that. And then on Thursday, I'll be off again. Friday, Saturday, we'll be back to Okami. And on Sunday, we'll be back with Simulation. So we are making progress here. If you want to keep up, you're welcome to follow. You're welcome. I post everything on Twitter as well. Welcome to join there. And otherwise, I am going to be heading off. So this has been fun. I've really enjoyed Somnium. I forgot how much I enjoyed this game. And no problem, Saturn. Hopefully it was enjoyable. Nice walk through memory lane. And, oh, enjoy Prado. Sorry, I'm heading off right as you come in. But yeah, you guys have fun. I will be off and get lunch because it is nom nom time. Bye bye.